I want to talk about the movie called Maze Runner. And this movie is basically about a big maze, and there's kids stuck in the center of the maze. In the center, there's a space, big space where they live in, and every single day they try to get. So there was a time in the movie that, right when Thomas came, and basically one of the runners, two of the runners that went out were coming in, but they didn't see it, and basically the doors were closing. And to not make this complicated, because you probably haven't seen the movie, um, the doors were closing, about to close, and two other runners were coming, but they couldn't make it to the door. And if the doors closes on them, the monsters called grievers will come at night and can kill them. So basically, they're almost there, but they can't make it because he's carrying one of the guys that's injured, and he can't run fast like that. So basically, the the thing about the movie is that before the doors close, Thomas watching that, none of the guys is gonna go in to help them because the doors is gonna close on them. Thomas risks his life and goes out while the door's closing. And that right there shows that's one thing that Thomas has, which I'm about to say another one. There's something specific about Thomas, something very specific, and that's the thing that I want to talk about. What are you, a leader or a follower? And this is what I mean by that. It's not about it's not about being a leader. It's about it's about caring and loving other, having uh, loving other humans. That's what I'm saying. Caring, being a good person. That's basically the thing. That is the difference between leaders and followers. And when I say leaders, maybe that's not the best word to use, but Thomas was a leader. And now I'm gonna tell you guys another one. So basically, while the door closes, a lot of things happen, and they literally kill one of the grievers. So the door opens next morning, and everybody sees them. They're still alive. So then they go that same they go out, try to find the griever, and when they find him, they find it. They they see that the monster that's dead has this device in it, electrical device in its body. So they reach in, they cut the body, and they take out the electrical device, and it says a number. Says a number, and they're like, you know what, that number means something. So then they go out the next day, trying to look for the way out. This is like the third day, I think. So they're looking for the way out, and they actually find it because Thomas is saying, okay, let's go here, because the device was making sound every time they would move. So then they kept following where the sound was coming, and they actually found the exit. So then those guys were there and for 3 years, and now Thomas is there for 3 days, and he actually finds the exit. So, um, what what's my point? What is my point for talking? What am I trying to say? What's my point here? My point is this: that in life, and this is really interesting because this movie, A Maze Runner, just a normal movie about a maze, something that's not even realistic, you know, just a movie that's probably targeted for teenagers, for kids, little kids, could be. It is giving such an important message. That message is way beyond most people. What is that saying? What's the point of Maze Runner? Thing is this: there are certain people that are different, that wanna do something that's good. They wanna change things that are good, and in this case was Thomas. So I wanna ask you guys a question: who do you wanna be if you ever see the movie? Who do you wanna be? Do you wanna be a person that risks his life for others, that wants to help other people and does great things, we can put this in our own life. We can say, all right, there's people, there's poor people, there's crime. We can do something about it. Let's make an organization. Let's make a movement. Let's do something to help community, to help the world. That's something that we can do. So who do you want to be? Do you want to be like the rest of the crowd, like everybody else? Or, I mean, it's not about being like other people. It's about helping others. That's it. If everybody helps people, great. But unfortunately, it's not like that. Most people don't. Most people give a little bit of what they have. But do you want to give it your all? Make the choice.